Yo, this is just a quick video. I don't know, for myself or for the wide world. I don't really know. Um, been struggling with contamination OCD for a long time. Um, and I guess so. I use that Seroquel. Use Seroquel to try and kind of help with that. And it did help for a long time. And then I guess I was on it for about 8 months. Pretty low dose too, like 25 milligrams. Um, it would help me go to sleep. Potentially, my sleeping was just so messed up that just having like a proper sleep, well, some semblance of a proper sleep cycle from having the Seroquel helped me a lot in like mentally. Um, but yeah, so I kind of got my life in order in that 8 months, well, as in order as you can get it, I guess you could say. And then I started, or I stopped taking it rather. I stopped taking the medication. And then, yeah, like, one thing led to another, and like full blown contamination everywhere again. Um, and it's hard to like explain to someone because I know I hear some things and I go, just get over it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not real. But um, I guess it does feel so real where you think these things are everywhere. Um, like as an example, like two years ago, I couldn't go to the toilet. Like I would need to shower, otherwise I just thought pee was everywhere. And it kind of got to that stage again. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. Even now, I'm leaning on the table and I'm wondering, what have I touched with my elbow? That's gonna, yeah, look, it's messed up. But anyway, I guess the point of this video is, so I started taking it about a month and a bit ago, and it's been fine. Look, it's not perfect. It's got a lot of problems. Like it's helped a lot, but also it has problems. Like as in the contamination stuff, I just can't work through it. I did see a psychologist last time, but I kind of I'm what's the word? I'm good at taking exposure response prevention kind of techniques at my own kind of pace, the pace that kind of works for me. Um, so I don't really think a psychologist is necessary this time around. They helped, but not in a way like they helped more with other thoughts I was having, not to do with OCD or contamination rather. So yeah, um, it hasn't been helping, and I've been having this weird side effect that kind of adds to my contamination fear. Um, we won't get into it, but it's just, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's like going to the toilet and there being like leakage afterwards. I did do some research on Seroquel. It is a rare side effect, so regardless, I'm going to the GP this Friday. Today is a Wednesday. It's just ticked off. It's 1 a.m. Wednesday. I had a bit of a sleep earlier, and here, and then I'm gonna go back to bed in a minute. But just thought I'd make this video. So I'm seeing the GP. I'm gonna talk about this, and I think I just need to switch to something else. Other people in my life have had, obviously, it's hereditary. OCD, well, some semblance of this is hereditary. So I've spoken to other people in my family. They've had what's the word? They've had good shots with Lexapro, so I might have a go at Lexapro, see what that does. Hopefully, there's no side effect. Well, sorry. Hopefully, there's no side effects that are unmanageable. Because what I'm currently experiencing with this leakage, as minimal as it is, it's still not ideal for me. And yeah, I just I don't know if anyone else has if anyone stumbles upon this video, this is more for myself, I guess, but also like if anyone else stumbles upon this video, like maybe you're on the journey of like taking different medication or something for handling your contamination OCD. Um, the way mine kind of works, I mean, it hasn't looked um, in the 8 months that I was taking Seroquel the first time round. It was still there in the background, and there were still some things I couldn't kind of bring myself to do, but on I guess on like the main issues was I could live life normally, if that makes sense. Like sorry, as normally as it could be. So I guess I got used to the routines and stuff that I was following. But yeah, so I guess I kind of didn't beat it last time. I just got really good. I minimized my problems to the point, and then got really good at just sitting at that level. Um, and then when I stopped taking the medication, I guess I kind of stopped trying to push through stuff, which then just led me back, not to square one. I wouldn't say I went back to square one, but that's when I did start to notice toilet troubles again, in saying that I couldn't go without showering. Then that's when I jumped on Seroquel again. But yeah, I need to talk to the GP about like Lexapro or something like Lexapro. I need to get a blood test and stuff again, just to make sure nothing's going on when I start this medication. But yeah, the way mine works is kind of just like bodily fluids. I touch something, it's not someone else's unless I see it somewhere else. Mostly my own. So as you could imagine, being intimate's hard and stuff like that. But like, yeah, just like it's always like going to the toilet is such a hassle because like I probably have to change clothes if something isn't perfect, right? And it got to the point where I was pushing through that and I was living normally and not caring, but it's just once again, it's just hammering and hammering and hammering my head, and I'm not frustrated. Obviously, it's frustrating when I have to clean something and I don't have time, or I just really wouldn't want to be doing that. But it's not frustrating. It's just like I'm just over it. Just like I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to. Even sitting here, I still have these problems, right? They just keep revolving in the head, and then so if I want to work on, because I work from home, which is I guess like a blessing and a curse, but like I can push through it for work, but then outside of work, it's like I just need to. I don't want to play video games. Like I started going to the gym again. Actually, I didn't go to the gym for like a month or 2 months because of this problem, like consistently, because it was just too much of a hassle, right? And like my hands are fucked. You can't see it. Like it's just they rip all the time because of how much I wash them. And that's obviously hard at the gym, like bench pressing and stuff, or even like cables and like yeah, it's just fuck, man. Um, but yeah, so it's just frustrating how it's like this again. But I'm just making this video to kind of update myself, and I can look back on it and maybe I've made progress. But I'm just tired. I'm just tired of living like this. I'm tired of having to wash pants after one wear because maybe piss got onto them. Like, holy fuck. Sorry for swearing, but. So, yeah, hopefully Lexapro on Friday, and then I'll document my journey of taking that because apparently it's kind of hard. There's any antidepressant. I've had a negative experience in the past, but I was in a very bad headspace when I started taking that antidepressant. So that suicidal thoughts and stuff were really racing in my head. But look, I'm not in a bad spot now. Like I can live. It's just uncomfortable. Um, but I'm not in like that negative headspace I was last time. And last time I also was smoking weed, and I can make a video on that. I probably will make a video on that, but like I honestly don't recommend long-term weed use for anyone with OCD because I tried it. It doesn't work. It's just more like you're escaping, so you're running away from the problem, kind of not working through it. Anyway, that's my chat. Yeah, that's a lamp for anyone who cares, and that's a pile of stuff, shoe boxes in the middle of my room. I know, with a pair of pants on top because those pants are my outside pants, and I'm not afraid to admit it. That's the only reason that pile is there. Don't want to put it back into the wardrobe at the current minute because I know that everything will feel dirty in there, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, the things we do, huh? All right. Well, I better get to bed. I am drinking some. Show you. It's it's not pee. Um, that is Sprite, no sugar, with a bit of honey liqueur from Poland. My parents came back. They brought some. Um, I need to stop drinking before bed. Probably doesn't help. And I'm getting a actually new water filter installed because I refuse to drink the water in this property that I'm in because it's unfiltered. But also, it's taken me 6 months to get a filter installed. Anyway, it's getting done. And then I'm going to start hammering water because I know it's going to make me pee more, but I actually need to hydrate. I need to be healthy because I feel like my diet is crap and my hydration is crap, so it also doesn't help up here. So yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll talk soon.